This is the card we're going to be doing today. It is so simple, easy, quick. I thought that would be perfect, and I just stamped this section on here, and I put a piece of the Highland Heather on the inside. So we will get started. I got some ink on there. So this is on the front, and no one will ever know. It was on the inside. It was like in here kind of thing. No, like, it was like here. So I just flipped it around to there. Easy fix. You can fix it yourself quite easily. And yeah, kind of nice that way. So I am going to bring my inks in. It's Darling Duckling, Strawberry Slush, and Highland Heather that I'm going to use for this. And then I use Momento black ink for the silhouette. Now, I made this this larger than even the purple. It's a quarter of a sheet, because when you I made it perfect, and then when I did mine and stamped it, I was at the edge, so there was a little bit of white along the edge. So I thought, just do a whole quarter of a sheet, and then it's easier. So, and I'm coming down about, well, there's about 3/4 of an inch, half an inch to 3/4 of an inch. It's better to do more than what you need, and you decide how big you want your sun. This to me is a sunset. It could be a sunrise, but I am choosing a sunset because this is for a sympathy card, and sunset is the closing of the day, the end of the day. It just symbolically, it suited. So this is Strawberry Slush. This is the old stamp pads. Strawberry Slush was a color years ago that we had. And since I have never gotten rid of any of my colors, I've got to do that. I have to do that. I just am running out of space. So I've got to get rid of some of these colors. But so far I haven't accomplished that. But I am just learning how to do those again. Oh. So you're doing lights and darks. They don't have to be all the same color, because the sky is not one shade of color. It's varying intensities of the color. So it just, whatever you do is fine. There is no right or wrong. So I am choosing to go a little bit heavier in some areas, because I want a more bold look in some areas. In some areas I want lighter, just so it looks more natural. Like you can see here, like I've got it darker there and darker there, but there's light pieces in between. Yeah, that's what I want. Now I'm going to just bring this down here, just so that I know that it's all covered. and I want it, I'm going over top of some of the yellow so that it's blending. I don't want stark yellow, stark the pink. I want it to blend in. So I'm putting this aside. They are so foreign to me now that I haven't used that kind of stamp pad in a very long time. There we go. But it doesn't take long to pick it up. I figured, why get a new pad when I had my old one? It just didn't make sense to me. So now I am bringing in Highland Heather. I'm just gonna wipe that down. Yes, I forgot to re-ink this. So, how's everybody doing today? I just picked my, I was out in the garden and picked my daikon radishes. I use them as a potato substitute, which I try to do a low carb diet for Bill and I, because Bill is a diabetic, and he loves carbs, but he also likes some substitutions that I've made, and the daikon radish is something that he likes. I made daikon radish gratin. It's like an au gratin potato, and we had that for several meals. Actually, it was quite good. So that helps him with not needing so many carbs, which is not good for him and his diabetes. This is an easy card. It just takes time. If your ink pad was inked up the way mine should be, I forgot to ink it. I was going to ink it. I just came down here today, and it's like I got this card. I've got to get a video up, so I just quickly made the card and realized that my Highland Heather could use a re-inking. But anyways, there we are. That is done. So now I am going to put that aside, and I'm going to clean up my mess because I don't want to get the ink all over. And put that away. Love this thing. So I screwed up. I have never done this before, but I screwed up royally. This is backwards. I put it on the wrong side, but I can't peel it off. Believe me, I tried. So frustrating. So I am bringing this in, and I'm putting what I need is from here to here and from here to up here. So I am going to put this over here and there. And then this, I'm going to pull this over here. That was wrong. I was right the first time. This is Stampin' Up's Stamp-A-Majig that they don't sell anymore. Not Stamp-A-Majig. I can't think of the name of it now. But anyways, I have this, and I'm not going to buy a Misty. If you don't have one of these, then you need to buy a Misty. Or maybe there's another kind out there. I don't know. But I know there was Stampin' Up pulled theirs. So it was in one year and it was not there the next. But I'm still going to use it because it's what I have. And this is totally backwards. The opening here is over here, and this bird is over here. It freaks me out, but anyways, it will be fine. Long as I know what it's supposed to look like, then, and I find right in there is a bad spot. I don't know why, but solids, like the big background stamps, sometimes are hard to do, so that's why you do them like this. I have to remember that it's this I'm pressing on over here. And I don't press on it because it looks open. It's crazy. Everybody left. They're going biking. So I am taking this wooden stamp and I am going all over. And it seems to be doing a good job. See? Not good. Still there. I don't know why it doesn't accept the ink. Oh well, it's looking good, so I am just going to take this off. And see, there's an edge there, which I knew there would be. And I am going to get out my what are these? Wet ones. Oh my goodness. Diaper wipes. They used to be so popular in our house, but now no more kids in diapers. There we go. So now I am just going to get the envelope. Now you don't have to do this, but I want about 1.5 inches-ish. I got it inked again. My finger. Try to so I don't touch anything. I don't want ink on anything. That's crazy. And I want to do it once and be done with it. There we go. So I am going to clean this off so that I know it's done and I don't have to worry about it, because I tend to forget. Like I said, accident waiting to happen. So now we're almost done. There's not much more to go, but I do have to, yeah, ink all over. Gotta love it. So I am going to bring down my small paper trimmer. And this needs to be I'm going to take 1/8 inch off that side and 1/8 inch off this side so that it's 4 inches. And then I am going to I want to then this side. And that's 5 1/4. So that goes in the garbage, which I just emptied and didn't put back. Oh, silly me. So my daikon radish did not turn out good. Like, so tiny. I could not believe how tiny some of them are. And they can grow so big. They were already starting to flower, so I knew that I couldn't grow them any longer. So I pulled them out. And yeah, not a good year. Good year for radishes, but not for daikon radishes. Oh well. Some years you have good things and some years you don't. Last year was a horrible year for zucchini for me. But this year, it's a good year. And I'm very pleased about that. Because I make, faux pineapple using zucchini. So I don't have to buy pineapple in the store. I make it. And I just Oh. So I just get pineapple juice, and the zucchini takes on the flavor of the pineapple juice, and then I've got pineapple. But it didn't cost me much, and it's canned. And I don't have to go to the store, which is to me fantastic. I love making meals with everything from storage, my preserves or meat in the freezer or whatever. It's wonderful to be able to do that. I think I'm just gonna go like this. I don't know what I did. But then again, I'm gifted. But at least I show you how you fix it. It's better that I do it. It could be my hands. I feel sticky. Good thing it happens to me so that if it ever happens to you, you can fix it. You know what to do. There. Now I am going to put that aside, and I'm going to bring out this and my thinking of you from Simply Said. And this is I'm putting it to the right side. There we go. And I did not put this back like I should have. Sorry about that. So now I am just going to cut this down the center. And I cut it from the corner here to that cut mark. And then that corner. There. And this is going to go there. Hopefully that's straight now. Now you can put it wherever you want to in the tree. Well, you can put it anywhere you want to, but I want to show this. So I'm picking where it's the lightest of the tree. Just like that. Now I'm taking my black marker and I'm putting birds in the sky. One, two, three, four, 5. Tried to do everything in odd numbers. So what do you think of my card? If you could like, share, subscribe is really important. If you would like to get notified when I put up my cards, that would be very helpful to grow my channel. But like, comment. I love to hear what you think of my cards. And thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. Bye now.